Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we are going to throw some paint around. I'm just going to do a background. I'm not using anything in particular, no certain brand, no certain anything. Um, if I don't give you names or whatever, it's not, I'm just using whatever I have sitting here. I've been cleaning my art room. I've been playing with a lot of resin and making a bunch of things. Um, and I have not done a video or, an art or done art or anything like that. I did do the other day. I was playing, and I did this background, and I did this little girl in here, just sitting playing, trying to, I don't know, I guess just play, and that's kind of what I'm going to do here. Um, you can see this is just a piece of Bristol paper, and I'm gonna get the rest of this ink off of here. Piece of Bristol paper. I love Bristol. You can use it for pretty much whatever you want to. It's for, like, I think colored pencils and that kind of stuff. It's very smooth. But when it's on sale, I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust. I've been cleaning my room, and I just got stuff to do, and you know how I am. Everything's on my desk. So Bristol paper could be printer paper, could be watercolor, could be anything that you want. And I'm just going to play. I'm going to make a mixed media background. That's what I love doing. This is all cast off from other pieces that I've done where, I like to do backgrounds, and then I like to press a piece of paper on it to, lift off whatever I got on there. So we're going to play today. I do have some, I made a bunch of these, the watercolor. I cannot get my camera right. The watercolor markers. So I put some, this is like a goldish something in it, but it's not really working the way I want. Although I do like the color for shadow, so, whatever. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start with, I like some light colors. Now, you guys know I'm trying to use up a lot of paint. I have a lot of paint here that really needs to just go away. Be done, because I've had it for a very long time. And so we're going to throw some of these down. Okay. Please don't leave me a comment how you're not organized. I know. But first, I want to thank you guys for all your comments. I've been answering them. All your comments on my videos and stuff like that. I'm still icky and a mess and all that kind of stuff. I got gas apparently. I'm still, but I figured today I will do some art. You guys have all been encouraging me. Secret texted me yesterday and said, start doing some art, get some art going. And you guys have been saying that in the comments. So I thought, okay, let's get to getting, let's see what I can do. So I put some yellow down. I'm going to squirt the whole paper. I want it damp. I don't want it soaking wet, but I want it damp so everything moves. Sometimes I do that. Other times I will do, just a wet brush. I'm going to take my already dried makeup sponge, because I don't really care, because we're just doing a background. And I'm going to squish everything around. I'm in the mood for a lot of drippage. I'm going to try to go as bright as I can, because I have a tendency to go dark when I'm dark. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know what it's going to end up. And you can see it's really, really fun just to scorch it around. And this is how I start my mixed media backgrounds. Now, sometimes I'll go ahead and glue things on here. I don't know if I will or not. We'll see what happens. But I figure my nails need done and everything else. So why not just go in with some paint? I'm not going to dry it fully, but I will get some of the dampness off, because I'll be wetting it again. You don't want it too wet so the paper starts like pilling or anything like that. I use my fingers all the time. That's why everything I wear is a mess. And my fingernails are always a mess, as you guys sometimes will point out to me. Some of you, not all of you. Okay, let's see. Drying, 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 drying. Okay, I don't want it too wet. I mean too dry, because I want to mix some colors to get some cool. Honey, I don't know what you want while you're staring at me. My dog's staring at me. Hey, listen, if you've not checked out my husband's channel, he's been painting. He's done 3 paintings. I will link him down below and at the end of the video. Please go just check him out. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe. I would appreciate it. He put up a new video last week. I know a lot of you went and watched it for me, but I didn't get a chance to do like a proper shout out like I like to do. I'm going to start doing shout outs. So obviously I'm shouting my husband out. Off the top of my head, I love Secret Soto. She has a channel. I love Angie Lupus Life. I love, God, I love so many people. Geez, oh Pete's, there's Gina Aarons. I watch Cindy Utter. I watch, oh, all right. Don't get offended if I don't call you, say your name, because I'm going to write them down and I will do a shout out because I'm horrible at remembering names. This is one that I made that must be done. So please don't get angry. Please don't get angry. I will definitely write them down. I'm terrible with names. I can barely remember my name. So many wonderful people that I love to watch. So please go check them out. Also, go in my comment section and, you know, see if there's anybody that you are familiar with. Maybe you want to follow. Just so many wonderful people. Now look at this so far. Right? It's nothing fantastical, right? It's just yellow and blue, but look how pretty. The blue mixed in, you don't get a bright green, but you get a little bit of a green, and you got some yellow and blue. And I am going to spray, if I could find my water bottle, right here. I see I have some white spots, and I am into the white lately. So I'm just spraying certain areas. My dog's being very dramatic today. I'm just going to say it. And what I'm going to do is leave it sit for a second. And then go in. I don't want to necessarily push color around, which it's going to. I know that. I just want some lighter spots. Let's see. I tell you what, I have been loving, you can see, I love these. I get them at the dollar store or on clearance at Walmart. And they're just like old, rough wash rags, or, you know, if you get a hole in one. And I love, look at this. Let me just change my way of doing things right now. Let me put these away. When you do this, look how it just blends everything so smoothly. Now, mind you, you know, you could do this with your brush or whatever, paper towel. I just love how it smooths everything so pretty. So I got those. I was going to do the white spots, but I changed my mind because I love it. Now, you can see I have these darker spots in the back from when I had been working on a background and then just took this over it. That's how I start my mixed media pieces a lot of the time, or if I have extra paint, that kind of thing. But look how nice. It was completely dry, and look how nice it comes through. Because I watered the paper down first to water the paint, which makes it more transparent rather than more opaque. So, I mean, I like this right here to me, I love. I don't even want to do anything to it. But We are. So I'm going to go in with some I can never say this word, quinacridone burnt orange. I have to read it. I'm going to shake it. Now this is going to be dark, but this is transparent. So we're just going to do, I like just doing little like this, just to start, because this stuff can be powerful. And I'm going to take my roly-poly and I'm just adding in. Now you can see doing this roly, it's not making it like fan out like it would if I was using a paintbrush. This is, you know, it's just picking some of it up and rolling it, and it's just dispersing it. Okay. And then when we turn it this way, always turn your papers. I do that with my canvases too. Dave set me up in here, and he set it up so I can set my canvas up behind me, and then I can record me painting, because I sit and paint on that a lot. I love putting up a big canvas and just going at it. A lot of backgrounds. I got a lot of paintings that I've started, a lot of abstracts that I've been trying and playing with. So now I turned, as you can see, I've made like a complete, I don't know what it's called. It's called something, 45 degree, 90 degree. I turned it the other way. So now you can see this, which was up here facing this way, is here. All right. And you can see it's just adding a little bit more. If you want it a little bit lighter, you can spray it with a little bit of water and take your finger or a rag and look. Just run it and run it through, and you get these great smooshes. And it just adds, because it's good. We're going to be piling on top anyway. So I'm trying to stay bright. We're going to see. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this doesn't work. The spray doesn't work. It is just this is a Ditto. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I've been trying, like I said, to use up all my stuff. It's supposed to be iridescent. I've tried spraying it, but it's like, girl, I ain't going nowhere. So what I've been doing is opening it. I got to put it in a new spray bottle, which Sherry sent me some spray bottles, and I'm going to probably pour it in one of those so I can use it proper. But for now, we're doing it this way. And I'm just, you see what I'm doing? Now you can leave them dry like this if you want, but am I? Heck no. I'm going to take it. And look at that. Look how it almost has an alcohol ink vibe to it when you spray the water on it. Now, yes, you could do a drop of alcohol ink if you want. I've done that before. I'm looking to see where I can find all my. And it's, you know, it sprays out and all that. And that, you could leave it like this. It's awesome. But what I like to do, because I can't leave anything alone, and you can hit it with your heat gun or your hair dryer, or just leave it sit. Go have a cup of coffee and come back, watch your favorite video. Go find another video of mine. Oh yeah, this has some sparkle. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But what I'm going to do, of course I am, right? And if you want more, just spray it a little closer. I'm so happy. Sherry sent me a water bottle because I was so sad. I was like, I don't talk very much about a lot of products that I love, love, love. Extra products. You know, I love me some folk art. They have a lot of fantastic things. But this water bottle, I do. And when it broke, I was so heartbroken. And when she sent it to me, it was such a nice surprise. Now, I don't know if you can see, maybe once it's dry, you'll be able to see some delicious things in there. And just keep, you know, if you need to spray more water, spray more water. This is just going to be a background. I'm not going to put anything on it at the momento. Okay. Now I will leave this dry. I will dry it, I should say. Now, what I like to do you, Kelly? Because if you did, you'd have a piece of paper sitting here. I'll use this next. Okay, so I like to take my heat gun or hair dryer, whatever you got, a straw, I don't care. Air can works good too. I've done it all. Because you know, when you don't have a lot of money, but you like to create, it's hard to you know, afford everything. So you just do what you got. That's why I love the dollar store. I got another video coming out of me at the dollar store and stuff to use too. I just have to get it together. My form of editing, I guess. I just haven't done it. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of run it this way a little bit, just before it gets all the way dry, just to get some color each way, just to bop it. Remember that game? Bop it, bang it, bing it, boop it. Do your thing. All right, so now I'm just gonna take a piece of paper and look, I'm starting another piece. She's like, I'm the only one in the world who's ever done this, right? She's genius. She's genius. She has curly gray hair, but she's genius. But she's genius. Okay. God, I could just sit. I wish a company would be like, we want you to make us mixed media backgrounds for scrapbook paper or whatever. And okay, I will. I would just sit for hours and do this. I like doing this and then putting them on, you know, my Patreon for people. But I noticed that a lot of people have written me and said, oh, I don't like to download it because I have an inkjet. It doesn't, you know, or I don't have ink or I don't have a printer. So a lot of you have asked for me to make packages and to send them out. So that is what I'm going to be in the process of doing. But I know some of you don't mind, so it'll kind of be both. Anyway, you see this. I'll talk more about that in another video. I just want to do this right now. I don't want to think about any of that. All right. So you see, now can you see any of the stuff, the shiny in here? Yeah, a little bit. Kind of looks wet, but it's like little mica. Oh, and look at this. Look at this paper. How nice. Okay. I mean, come on. Look at this. Now, yes, this is a lot, but you can see, look at the textures inside. Oh, yeah, you can see the shiny right there. See it? Yep. Let's see. Yep. Oh, especially in the dark. Yeah, boy. So I love when it's dark like that and it goes through it. And like here, you could see it kind of where the water kind of set and puddled. And oh, yeah. So I'm going to turn it. We're going to turn it this way this time. Now I'm going to work over in this area because we need it. I want to break that up a little bit. What color? I wonder if I should just do a little bit of white. I'm afraid that's going to make it too... Well, let's do it. How am I going to know unless I'll do it? I'm going to take some wicker white. You can use gesso if you don't have paint. If you don't have white paint, I'm always about using gesso. Huh. You know what? I'm going to take my wood thing here. I'm going to kind of do this. Let's see. I'm trying to get the paint on it. To like roll it to get some texture. Roll it this way. Just try to get it, you know, move it around and get some texture in there. And then it has these great, really it's for you to roll it, but I like to do this. I'm going to scrape it. But you're supposed to go like, oh, and then up there. And then it adds, you know what I mean? Well, I have to have paint on there. But anyway. Okay, let's put him over here. Let's see if we get any more pushy pushes. Okay. Oh, it's just the sparkles. I wish you could just... Oh, I just want to roll in that naked for whatever reason because I'm weird. Okay. I don't know how much more. I want to add pink because to me it needs something, I don't know, cooler maybe. Not cooler like, hey, I'm the Fonz, but you know what I mean? Like, do I have a pink? Do I have a pink? I thought I had a pink. I I guess I don't have a pink. What I do with my pink? Oh my God, I wish my phone would quit ringing. It's driving me bananas today. I swear to God I had a pink out here, but I guess not. So let's find a pink, shall we? Okay, this is, what color? Pop pink. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna do a little up there. A little bit there. I need some more something in there. Okay, now let's take this and I'm going in. And I'm moving it around. Gonna do that outside edge. And just run it. You guys know what I like to do. I like to cover it with white and then take it off. But I did that, and now I'm going to spray water. You could spray water first. It's up to you. If you know the areas. I don't. And take a paper towel or whatever. And start pushing it back a little bit. So you can still see the underneath, but see how that pink, you'll see it better when it's dry. And as you do this also, it kind of, you know, brings a little bit in different places. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you a little closer. You see how, and then you get like that texture. Look how pretty. Let's turn it this way. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I know that I'm going to take a little bit more yellow at the end, and because I love how this is like bright over here and everything, and you know these are used for so many different things. I use this to paint on. I'll paint something. I like to cut these up and use them as a background on something else, which is a lot of fun. That's why I always say go buy a thing of printer paper, or go in like with your friends. Like if you have friends around you that are artists and love to paint, say, look, let's all put in $3 and go buy a, you know, thing of printer paper, split it, and then just sit and make these and make these and make these, because you know it's a lot cheaper than going buying scrapbook paper, which I love. But you know, you can just sit and play, use up products maybe that you've had, you know what I mean, or new products you want to try out. It's a lot of fun. At least I think so. And I'm, you know, my dog, I don't know what he's doing. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of orange here. I'm going to make these, you see how these are going to pop, right? God, I love this. Don't want to do too much. I'm going to pop over here. Pop it, pop it. I love this. Oh, I might do a little bit right there. And then I'm going to use this. I'm going to tap it. I'm going to just tap it in to add texture. Go over some of that white. Push it back. Because I can always go in with my brush or, you know. I love doing this and then making an abstract out of it. Like painting, like finding pictures in it or whatever, and then painting, you know, like making the background like an off-white or something, and or, you know, a different color. Love it. Then I'll go in and like, can you hear it? I'm not pushing wicked hard, but I'm pushing enough to move it. I like to move it, move it. And same over here. I'm just like dragging it in because I just love. Once I get in there, I'm not wanting to do that, but yeah. All right. I know, and you're like, what? But I have my yellow. with something on it that I don't want. Oh, it was hard, whatever it was. And I'm just gonna go over. How about a brush hair from your paintbrush, Cal? Oh gosh, let's hope the mood gets better. I do like to paint, but then the painting ends. I can't paint all day. I mean, I could paint the majority of the day, but you know what I mean. It just seems like, ugh, it never ends. Okay. But we're going to paint. All right, yeah. See, it just opens it up and brightens it up, and you can go as bright as you want. Like if I wanted to push it real good. I mean, look, I'm getting all these great squares if I want them. Or I could just go back and blend them out a little bit so it's not so sharp looking. All the stuff we can do. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I need drippage one more time. I'm just saying. What can I drip? What color can I drip? What color? What can we do? What can we do? I don't want to do the pink. I do love that blue, but I think it's just too much. I do love the yellow. I want to drip something like this way, yeah, this way. Can you see how it's like, oh, I keep hitting that off. 1 second. Okay, keep hitting my thing off. This right here. I want some dripping down there. Okay, so let's do, I don't know if I can open this alcohol ink here. Dave said it wasn't coming out. Let's see. Oh dear. Yep, it is. I was having him fix it because I've been pouring in my resin and this wouldn't work, but apparently he was joking with me. All right, now I'm doing water because the water and alcohol before it dries, because if it does dry, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I just have that sitting there. All right, okay. It adds like a little punch. Okay, all right. Okay. Now if I could get my white to work, because I had him trying to get my white to work, but it isn't. Let's do some. Put it back in here. It still won't work. Oh Lord, let's see if I can blow any of that out. No, I think I might have. Oh, poop. It's all right. It's all right. Everything's fixable. It's paint. It's paint. That's what happens if you don't try. What happens? You never learn. And it's making a nice little, look at that. Nice little page there. Okay, so now what are you going to do? I'm going to take more of this. But do I want this blue? Let's do some phthalo turquoise. Yeah. Yeah, boy, yeah. So I'll drop it like a top, drop it like a top, drop it like a top, drop it like a top. And I might just leave this here because I'm okay with that. I'm going to do this, do this, and do this, and do this, and we're gonna let it flow. Come on, baby, go. Here, mix it maybe a little green. Oh, my other page is gonna get a lot of loving. Everybody's like, oh, you should have stopped 3 hours ago. Nope, not me. Because I love paint. And I love water. Okay, another piece of paper, please. Here we go. I believe this is watercolor paper. I have like 2 pieces left in a pad, so I have, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is why I love it. Look at that. Yep. Yep, I do. Okay, I'm gonna be done soon. I need some more yellow. I want bright, bright yellow. So I'm gonna make sure this all dries. Getting some more of the little drippage there because I love those. Because when I put the yellow on, I don't want it to be green to mix with the blue. Go, go. Okay. Only thing, it'll be enough to get us to where I want to be. I'm going to take some of this yellow. It's called Daybreak. And, you know what I'm going to do? I have a heart sponge. So I'm going to do this. Let's see. For the hell of it. I'm going to dab, dab it in there. Anybody else watch dab, 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 dab? Okay. Gonna need more. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna. I better watch my mouth. Okay. I need it to be wet because it's dry and it's just not doing what I want it to do. Maybe it's just not yellow enough. See, what the heck is that? That's called, nope. I'm going to turn it on the other side and soak up some of that water. Okay. I think I might have saved it a little bit. Let's do this yellow because it's more of a heavy body. A little more brighter, but such is life, right? I know you can't see all the way down here. And you probably can hear my dog scooching around everywhere, but that's all right. He's old. He's lived a life, and he deserves it. He wants to scooch around. Okay. I mean, maybe my hope for just doing a heart isn't exactly going to work out, but that's all right. I mean, we know it's a heart, right? Just to kind of brighten everything up. Now with that other paint, the other color, you could see it's much lighter. So, you know, I could have done that too, but I chose not to. I'm just going in, kind of looking at it, not worrying too much. See, I'm holding it. It's just the way my hand is. It's not getting it all. Suck it up. Suck it up. Put it down again. Squeeze it. Okay. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I think I'm gonna dry it. I don't like this one. This one's kind of doing its own thing. But you know what we could do? I'll tell you what we'll do. let's just give it a bang. So if there's any extra water, it'll run. Right? My dog's gonna start barking. The puppy. All right, I'm gonna dry it. Let's see. I hope it keeps this texture in the heart. But I'm all right with this. I'm okay. This will be a great sheet to rip apart. Down on everybody. I just love doing this. I know, ridiculous. But I wanted to show you. You know, first of all, I wanted to get on here and just play, and then because I didn't record any other ones that I've been doing, and then I thought, yeah, just show you what I do to do the backgrounds. And I'm redoing my Patreon, and let's do a little bit of yellow in there. Okay. Let's get this one. All right, so here we are. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. That's a good page. That's a good page to either print out or for me to just rip apart and use as a background for something else, for an ATC card. You know, it's a good start. I love when I do this because, especially, you know, I'm just throwing paint around. But let's say I'm going to do an ATC card, then I can say, you know what? I really dig this area right here. So I'm going to cut this area out and that will be my background. Now I used watercolor no, this is Bristol. So, you know, that could be your card itself, or you could glue it onto another card as if it was paper. You know, it is paper, but you know what I'm saying. Something else I like to do is, I'll take like glossy Mod Podge, glossy whatever, and we'll coat this so it's kind of like paper-like. So, you know, you can, because I use a lot of paint that is multi-surface, so I can still paint on top of it, but I can cut, you can put this in your die cut machine as well, but I can cut out flowers and that kind of thing, and it already has kind of like a sheen to it. But there's so many different things you could do. You could use glitters, and I mean, I could really sit and play again, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll do another page just as I'm sitting here having fun, and then you can choose to watch it or not. Maybe I'll do some gluing down, you know how I like to glue down and all. But then I got this great page, and I love it because look at the kind of paper it is. It's Tyvek, right? But you could see, like, look at that texture in there. This could be glued down as well. I'm not going to do anything to this because I love that. So that is one. I'll put it on there. And then look how beautiful this one came out. So I got 3 papers. Now, if I really wanted to, I could probably put this down and pick up some of that yellow that's still wet, but I'm not going to. But I got 3 pages and I sat and did one. Now this is a bit, like I said, this is a bit much. A lot of times I will take and, like I said, take white, water it down and put it on top, or black. Black would look, oh, that's what I'll do next. I'll do like a darker one. But anyway, but you can go in here and cut out, you know, like your ATC and the hearts. Oh, you could just have a blast. So thank you for sitting with me and watching me do this. You know, I appreciate it. I just love having fun and throwing paint. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. I'm not going to lie. I'll probably be back with a darker page coming up because I have a couple ideas. So you might see that later on today. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for being so supportive. Please check out my husband's channel and let me know what you guys think about this. And you know what else I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put these 3 pages that I did, I'm going to put them up on my website, and you can go download them for free and print them out and use them in whatever way you want. So I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you have a blast. And if you feel like it, tag me. I'm everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. All my information is down below, and you can find me on there and let me see what you guys do with these. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.